Hello and welcome back to History on the Hoof. Today we're continuing our walk along the upper reaches of Swaledale, taking a look at the industrial archaeology of the lead mining industry from the 1700s to the second half of the 19th century. In earlier episodes we looked at the Beldy smelt mill and Crackpot Hall with its surrounding mining landscape. Today we're continuing up beyond Crackpot Hall and into Swinner Gill, a side valley above the Swale. The name Swinner Gill comes from the Old Norse Swinner, meaning swift or quick, and Gill, meaning ravine or stream, which perfectly describes the beck. Following Swinner Gill Beck, we pass by the ruins of mine buildings, entrances to old workings, adits and booze teams for the hard-got ore, which were in full swing in the 18th and 19th centuries. Before long, the valley becomes a narrow ravine, and to anyone who would like to explore this, make sure you do it after and during dry weather, as this is a dry stream bed, and when it runs, it is not a trickle. At the top of the water-worn boulders at 1400 feet above sea level, you are rewarded with what I think is one of the best waterfalls in the Dales, the moorland stream dropping from above into a shallow pool, which today drains away invisibly below it through the limestone. Beside it is a deep water-worn cave that runs into the hillside for about 210 feet, which although is narrow can be walked upright for quite some distance. This hollow is known as Swinner Gill Kirk, Kirk being Old Norse for church or somewhere that looks like an enclosed stone place like a church, and legend has it, during the religious persecutions of the late 17th century, Dissenters, that is, Protestants who didn't like state interference in their worship, would meet here in secluded privacy when it was illegal to do so and hold a religious service. If they were caught, it could result in large fines and/or imprisonment. Many Quakers died in York jail. For this reason, up above on the moor a scout would be set to watch for the parish constables or men sent by the vicar. If such people were seen, he or she would let the worshippers know, and the congregation would fall silent and nip down the cave, which would have provided sanctuary. It's also said that it was used as a hiding place by fugitive Scots after the army of Bonnie Prince Charlie retreated from Derby in 1745, some of the men deciding this was far enough and staying to settle in Swaledale and marry into local families. We will never know just how much is truth or legend from these stories, but either way, they are important in the history of our landscape. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of History on the Hoof, and join us again when we move on down Swinner Gill to take a look at the ruins of the old smelt mill and lead mines. If you like it, please subscribe.